You see the work we put in on the lanes, but what you don't always see is everything that happens off the lanes. Today's video is a little different than what you're used to seeing from me. Today, I'm going to take you behind the scenes here in Reno, Nevada to show you the preparation that goes into competing at the US Open Championships and what competitive bowlers do in order to get ready for these tournaments. This tournament runs from February through July, and our squad bowls Monday and Tuesday with a practice session on Sunday. Every shot starts before the ball is ever thrown, and this is a look at the work we do behind the scenes that make it all possible. If you enjoy this behind the scenes style of content, please let me know by leaving a comment down below, or if there's other content you wish to see from me in the future, please leave that comment as well. Sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy today's video. Alrighty, so the first thing I do is I double check to make sure that I have everything I need and everything's exactly where I want it in my bag. First, I have 2 ball cups. These are a must, especially if there isn't enough room on the ball return and or the racks. Next, I have a fan. My hands tend to sweat quite a bit as a two-hander, so this helps keep them dry and gives me a more consistent natural grip. I also have a chamois. As you can see, I put my name on it, courtesy of BowlerSmart. I highly recommend doing that, because chamois do have a funny way of disappearing at tournaments. If in the event that comes up missing, I do carry an extra chamois just in case. Next, I have my Avalon pads, which I will talk about a little bit later on in the video. I always keep a bottle of glue with me in case I need to re-glue a finger grip or in case I need to replace them and going to the pro shop is not an option. You never know what could possibly happen, so you always try to prepare for the worst. Band-Aids. Always carry Band-Aids in case I need them or a teammate does, just in case. Also carry shoelaces and a extra shoe cover, just in case they get wet when you run to the bathroom. You never know what could happen. Go Irish. In addition, I also carry a variety of brakes, and I carry a variety of slides from 2 all the way up to a 12, just so that way I can adjust to whatever approach conditions I may run into. And last but certainly not least, I have my Hallmark shoes. Great shoes. And I always carry an extra pair on me because trying to break in a new pair of shoes in the middle of a tournament is highly not recommended. The next step is getting all of your bowling balls cleaned and ready. One quick travel tip before we get started. If you're flying, TSA does not allow containers larger than 3.4 ounces in your carry-on. What I've started doing is pouring my ball cleaner into a travel size spray bottle like this. It helps keep me TSA compliant and I don't have to worry about throwing my cleaner away at the airport. Just a little tip. You may ask, but why do we clean our bowling balls? The answer to that question is very simple. As you bowl more games, every bowling ball naturally develops what's called lane shine, which typically after a lot of games leaves the surface around 4,700 grit, approximately. That changes how the ball reads the lane and can make it react differently than it did when it was new. By regularly cleaning and resurfacing your equipment, I know exactly what each ball is giving me, and it is giving me the motion and the shape that I expect. Remember when I said we would go over the Avalon pads? This is when they are used. After you clean them, you put whatever surface you want on them. First up, my judge. After cleaning it, I'm going to take it down to 1,000 grit. I chose this surface because I want the ball to create more traction in the front part of the lane and help chew through the oil as we start breaking the pattern down. Next is my Apex Solid, which is also getting a fresh 1,000 grit surface. This will be the first ball out of my bag, more than likely during teams. The plan is to use it to carve out the oil pattern early so we can eventually move left and open up the lane during the team event. After that, I cleaned my Black Dragon Solid and resurfaced it to 2,000 grit. I chose this surface because it is stronger and cleaner than the 1,000 grit. It will be ideal for when the other balls start reading too early or losing energy before it gets to the pins. Then I moved on and cleaned my Hybrid Fusion. It doesn't really have enough games on it yet to mess with the surface, so I'm going to leave it exactly where it is, which was out of box at around 4,000 grit. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that way it will clear the front easier and carry more energy through the back part of the lane. It's probably a mid game 2, beginning of game 3 type of ball. And last but not least, my Cray Solid, which I resurfaced it to 3,000 grit, which will give me more length with a stronger continuous down lane motion. With the entire arsenal cleaned and resurfaced and ready to go, it's time for nationals.